Wisconsin and Iowa. Once again in the Big Ten here. Iowa, 3-point home favorites, 41.5 the total. Can't say I'm really rushing to lay it with Iowa. Wisconsin, though, they had a great start against Penn State last week. You know what was bizarre? Drew Aller obviously gets injured, leaves the game. He kind of struggled in that game against Wisconsin's defense. He gets injured, and I thought, wow, there's in some really big trouble now. But in comes Pribula, Bo Pribula for Penn State, and he actually played very well in that game. Moved the team. They wore down Wisconsin as that game went along. Of course, Braden Locke made this killed the momentum. They never got back on track after his pick six, Braden Locke. Once he threw that pick six when Wisconsin was
in the third quarter
at the time. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was the backbreaker.
Penn State, and all the air came out of Camp Randall and that place, and Wisconsin never got it back again. And then they got worn down in the fourth quarter. Offense stopped working, and that's the issue with Braden Locke. When you put him up against a good defense, he's going to struggle. But Iowa's defense is not nearly as good this year. They've had games where they've given up points, but against the bad offenses, the weaker offenses, they've done well. Northwestern, Washington, Minnesota, they've done well in those games. And this is a weaker offense, in my opinion, with what they've got now with Locke at quarterback. So it's tough. I mean, Wisconsin is playing hard, though, and they have been better the last month until that game against Penn State. And Penn State, look, is one of the better teams in the conference. You look at head-to-head, Iowa 15-6 last year at Wisconsin, but a game where actually Wisconsin outgained Iowa. Now Wisconsin is an underdog. I mean, this actually got bet down 4-3. If you got +4 on Wisconsin, I could see it. And I definitely, at 3 or more, I lean Badgers, but I don't know if I'll get there. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, they're just threes now. If you did get to 4, I think, because I think they could keep this game close. But you know what? I don't want them. I don't want either team really. I think Iowa at home, if I could pull the win off here, but even laying 3 with them, I mean, I know it's something I really don't want to do in this game. And is this total low enough? Wisconsin's defense has been pretty good. Iowa. I know these games have gone under, and I've been on a ton of them the last 4 or 5 years, but they've just been able to get over the number this year, 7-1 to the over. So just scoring a little bit more. The defense at times giving up a few more scores. So what happens in this one? I just got to pass. I kind of lean Iowa, I guess, if you kind of have the 3 or below, but if there's not a whole lot of trust in this one with their offense.
I would agree with that.